Oi! You're going to be late for school.
Next!
Tea no sugar?
Tea no sugar. That's $5.99.
Here, mate. Fruit Thursday know your cup of tea, yeah?
Oh, it's probably for the best. Got a bit of a bad tooth.
Really?
Oh, it's nothing serious, it's just a 24-hour thing.
Oh, so you wouldn't be wanting any of this then?
I probably shouldn't.
Oh, come on, mate. Just a wee bit. I've poured my own blood, sweat and tears into this.
Can't hurt. Wow. What's in it?
Already told you.
I better be off.
I can get that out for you, by the way.
What?
Your tooth.
Sorry?
That's only going to get worse before it gets better. Believe me.
I'm gonna go.
Suit yourself. Oh, and here, mate. See you soon. Here, mate. I've been looking for you everywhere. I'm on the clock here.
I'm really sorry, but I don't have any change.
Now, why'd you have to go and say a thing like that? We've been getting on great, eh?
I'm going home now.
Alright, wee man. No bother. We'll just have a wee chat and then you'll be on your way, eh?
No.
Whoa. Calm down.
Can you get me away, please?
No yet.
Move.
Nah.
Move.
Listen, pal. You really didn't seem to understand what's going on here, eh? Here, mate. Where you running after?
Did you do that?
Do what? That tooth's really giving you jip, eh? Lucky for you, I'm here to get out for you.
Come anywhere near me and I'll call the police.
What? With this?
Come back.
Give me your tooth, and I'll give you the phone.
It's still attached.
What do you think I brought these for?
Don't you come anywhere near me with those things.
You need to listen to me, pal. I'm running out of time on this one, and you are really beginning to test my patience.
More than you.
Now look here, mate. I don't know if you've noticed, but I'm falling apart over here. I mean, look at me. Look at me. I haven't had a good meal in weeks. And All I'm asking for is one small wee favour.
Excuse me? Hey, you alright? Shit.
That was unnecessary.
I'm sorry. It was an accident. Need a doctor.
I need more time, pal. Here, mate. You ever believe in fairies? Watching you for a wee while now. I know who you are. I know all about you. I've seen the way you've been pouring sugar down your gullet. Mountains of the stuff. It's relentless. But see me? I'm a patient guy, Ken. So I kept watching, waiting. And now, here we are.
But you're meant to be kind. And the stories are always kind.
There was a time before when the world was kinder, brighter. And the Golden Towers had a name. That's all broken now. The steer. The world has lost its shine. And so, this is what I've become.
Please. I just want to go home.
I'm sorry, pal. I really am. It's nothing personal. But some things have just got to happen. And this is one of these things. Now.
Wait.
Let's have a little look-see about this tooth, shall we?
Wait.
Your mate. For the tooth. Ah, and thanks for chatting, by the way. It's been a while since I've spoken to someone.